Not that I can recall.
Have you ever communicated with him with FaceTime or any other video chat services?
I wasn't clear.
That wasn't my question. So I'm asking you a different question.
Ask me, have I ever communicated him on telephone, right?
Have you ever spoken with him on the telephone?
I don't recall having no conversation with him on no phone, no, none of that.
Okay. When was the last time you remember going out to the club or hanging out with him?
As in, what you mean?
You said that you would go to the club, go to the studio. When was the last time you've been to the club with Yak?
The last time I've been in a club with him, we didn't go to the club together.
When's the last time that you've been with him at the club together?
I can't recall no specific date.
Okay. Was that this year in 2024? Just yes or no?
No.
What about in 2023? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. What about before 2015? Because 2015 you went to jail, right?
So what you mean before 2015?
So where you went to jail June 2015. You spent 4 years in jail, right?
I did.
Okay. So I'm asking you, before you went to jail, do you think that that was the last time you were in the club with him?
No, I saw him in the club and like when I got the feds.
Okay. So sometime in 2019.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
2020, I don't know.
All right. When was the last time you've been in the studio with him?
A long time ago.
Okay. In those times that you have been, in and out of jail, have you ever spoken to him while you were in jail?
Not to my knowledge. I can't recall if I have or haven't. I don't believe I have.
You have permission to approach you. Mr. Copeland, I'm gonna show you what's been marked as 375, 376 Yankee, and 377 Yankee. First on the 375 Yankee, do you recognize, who's in 375 Yankee?
Which one is 375?
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes for the record? Is that a yes?
This
for the record?
375?
Yes.
Yeah, I recognize.
Who's in 375?
Me and Yak got it.
All right, looking at 377 Yankee, do you recognize the division of 377?
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is in 377 Yankee?
Me, Yak.
And looking at 376 Yankee, I see people in 376 Yankee.
Me and Yak got it.
Right, now this time it's still like the Senator 375 Yankees, 377 Yankees, and 376 Yankees.
Any objections to stage? We'll just do by the numbers. 375 Yankee, anything?
Yeah. Objection to 375 Yankee under
This is,
under 404 or 377, Your Honor.
all right, then anybody else? Then they're admitted they're admitted. Counsel. States 375.
First start with 375 Yankees. And is that you and got you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now looking at 376 Yankee. Same, is that you and got you?
Yeah, we at the club.
Okay. Yeah, looking back at 375.
Studio.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. And you know what street that is? What street in Pittsburgh that is?
I'm from Canterville.
I know they're from Kansas. You said that was in Pittsburgh.
Right. I know all the streets in Pittsburgh.
All right. And next at 377. Tell us who's all in that picture.
Me, yeah, got it in Liddy.
Do you know the let me ask this little D, the individual with the gray cap on his head.
Yeah,
All right. And then yeah, the person in the middle with a beige cap on his head.
yeah.
And then you the person taking the picture.
Look like
Okay. Is the person behind you, you got no details?
I never.
Back in 2013, 2014, is that when you all would go to the club and go to the studio?
Yes.
Okay.
No, like 2014. Me and yet didn't go to the club in like 2014, like I think.
Okay. So 2014.
I got out of jail 2013.
All right. So after you got out of jail, is that when you began going to the club?
No, I was going to the club before then, but I met yet I think like 2013 when I got out of jail or 14.
Okay. Once you met yet?
I don't really know yet. Like
I understand. Listen to what I'm about to ask you. Once you've met him and y'all started going to the club, whether that's in 2014, around that time, do you all have the same relationship today that you all had back in 2014 when y'all were going to the club and hanging out? You're right.
I don't know what you're asking me. I don't.
Do you still go to the club with Yet Gotti?
I don't go to the club, nobody.
Okay.
I don't go to the club, period.
Do you go to the studio with Yet Gotti?
I don't go to no studio, period. I don't even leave out the house. I stay in the house all day.
Okay. When's the last time you spoken with Yet Gotti? Have you spoken with him this year? Yes or no?
How could I answer that?
Do you recall?
I don't speak to nobody.
Okay. In 2023, do you recall speaking to Yet Gotti? Yes or no?
I don't think I spoke to him in 2023.
Okay.
I remember seeing him at a club in 2019, not 2019, like 2020.
Okay.
Whichever one of the years I was out.
Okay. And when when you saw him in the club, did you speak with him?
I was trying to become an artist. I was trying to become a rapper. I saw him, and he was giving me advice on what I should do and how I should go forward with it.
Okay.
And he was trying to encourage me to do it.
To rap. That's in 2020.
This one of them years.
Since that conversation when he was encouraging you to rap, have you had any other conversations with him?
I went back to jail.
Okay. Since you've been out, any conversations with him?
Well, he been.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Well, it's not,
Since you've been out since or no, that's all patients with yeah, got it.
not that I remember.
Next, do you know someone Jeffrey Williams? Rapper, have you ever spent time with this individual?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. When is the first time you recall, strike that, what do you refer to him as?
Youn Thug.
Okay. When is the first time that you recall meeting Youn Thug?
At the studio.
And roughly, what year are we talking about?
Before that, I went to the Fed.
So before 2015. Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yeah. Brown. With dread, sitting next to the bald head guy.
All right. Is he sitting? Is anyone else on the other side of him? Thank, thank you. You said that you met at the studio. How did you meet him at the studio?
Your friend.
What friend?
I really didn't meet him. I just saw him at the studio when I was with a friend.
What friend were you with?
I take a picture.
What friend were you with? Is there anyone else?
There's a lot of people that I don't recall who all the people was.
Do you recall if Tick was present when you first met Miss Youn Thug?
I can't recall.
You said that you met him at the studio and you asked to take a picture with him. Him at the studio and you took a picture. Did your friendship or relationship develop after that time that you met him in the studio?
What you mean?
Did you all develop a friendship?
Did we develop? Not just knowing somebody or knowing who somebody is.
Okay. Did you start hanging out with him?
I started going to the studio a lot.
Okay. Did you start hanging with him outside of the studio?
I have.
Okay. When you hung with him outside the studio, where type of places would you hang out with him at?
But most of the time, he liked to be in the studio.
Okay. My question is, when he was not in the studio and you hung out with him, where would you hang out with him at?
We used to do fun stuff, like go to like he went to the kids football game, I remember. I've been to the club with him. I've been on shows, I meant, correct that.
You said on shows?
Yeah, like when I watch him perform.
All right. And is this the shows, the bowling alleys, the club? Are we talking about in 2014,
2014 only.
2014 only. In 2014, about how often would you see each other on a monthly basis?
I don't keep up with that type of stuff.
Did you see him a lot in 2014? Was it quite often? Were you always around? Or did you see him once in a blue moon?
Well, to know that he's a rapper and successful, I seen him a lot. To me, I think I saw him a lot.
Are you referencing like seeing him on television or being around him in person?
What you mean?
You just said because he's a rapper, I saw him a lot.
Yeah, because you don't see rappers a lot. So,
And I'm sorry, I just want to clarify. When you're talking about seeing him, are you talking about or seeing him like on television?
I saw him,
Okay.
and I used to see him a lot.
All right. Besides seeing him in person, would you ever speak with him over the phone?
Meaning,
Did you ever talk to him? Let's first start old school. Pick up the phone, dial some numbers. Would you ever talk to him over the phone?
have me and him had?
Yes.
I can't repeat it. Did it?
Let me ask you FaceTime. Have you and Mr. Williams ever FaceTime with each other?
I can't recall.
I can't recall. Let me just ask you generally in 2014 with any of your friends, Shannon, Lily, would you FaceTime any of them?
Say that again.
Would you FaceTime them back in 2014?
I don't like FaceTime.
I don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I talk on the phone, I call regular.
Okay, but have you?
I don't recall talking on FaceTime.
You don't recall talking on FaceTime?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. And I don't. You had to ask that again because I ain't for sure what you're asking.
Sure. I'll ask you again. 2014, 2015. Have you ever? I'll wait till you finish.
I'm tired.
You and I both. Okay.
Standing objection.
Back in 2014, Little D, ever. Back then,
Lil D.
Little D.
How I supposed to remember that?
Do you recall ever FaceTiming with Little D?
I don't.
Okay. What about Shannon? Young Thug.
The person identified as
Young Thug.
I don't.
Okay. What about you said noted yet?
If I FaceTime with him, I probably screen post it on social media just to show people that I probably was on the phone, but I don't remember if I ever did have it.
Now you said that you would spend time with him, whether it's the studio or in other places. Were you close to Young Thug as you were Shannon and Little D?
Standing objection.
Did you speak often with Young Thug back in 2014? Did you talk to him often?
Not that I recall.
I think you were. You have permission to approach?
You may.
I'm showing defense counsel what's been marked as the 348 Yankee. We're going to move to admit excerpts of what's already been admitted, which is going to be 164 Echo Golf, 164 Echo Hotel, 164 Echo Juliet, 164 Echo Kilo, 164 Echo India, and that. Have your opportunity to hear all those?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start that first. Look at 373 Yankee. We recognize who 373.
What about it?
Who's in the picture?
It's blurry.
That's one. 37.
Me, yeah, got it, and Youn Thug.
You know the people in those in that picture.
It's like the other artists, Duke.
Okay, anyone else?
I seen this guy, but I don't know him.
You don't know him.
Yeah, I seen him, but I don't know his name.
Okay. All right, Your Honor, this time to say like the 10 6 exhibit 372 Yankee into evidence.
Any objection to states 372 Yankee? All right, hearing none, 372 Yankee is admitted, may be published as you see fit.
Next, I'm handing 371 Yankee. You recognize the 371 Yankee.
Yeah,
Who was that?
me and Youn Thug.
Your Honor, this time to say like 10 6 exhibit 371 Yankee.
Any objection to states 371 Yankee? All right. It's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
370 Yankee.
Me and Youn Thug.
Your Honor, this time say like tender or admit, excuse me, 63. 370 Yankee into evidence.
Any objection to states 370 Yankee? All right, it's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
60 to 369.
Same.
You and Mr. Youn Thug? Right, this time the state would like to admit 369 into evidence.
Any objection? All right, it's admitted, may be published as you see fit.
And 60 to 368 Yankee.
Same.
Is there someone else in that picture besides? You and Youn Thug?
Yeah.
Who, do you know that other person?
I know him as a rapper.
What
Uh,
rapper is it?
Birdman.
All right, Your Honor, this time say like 10 to 368 Yankee in the evidence.
Any objection to states 368 Yankee? All right, it's admitted, may be published as you see fit.
Okay. This right now. Who do you recognize 348 Yankee?
It's blurry. How much 348 Yankee on the computer? You say it again? Does it look like the same picture? Kind of.
When you say kinda, what do you think is the difference?
You say what's the
You
difference?
say kinda.
It looked like the same picture.
Okay. Now scrolling in, there's a clear picture for you of who is in that picture.
What you mean?
You said this was blurry.
Right.
Are you able to see this clearer?
Right.
Who's in the picture?
Shannon.
You know anyone else in that picture?
Yeah, it look like
Which little D? Because
Liddy.
there's more than one little D, right?
Yeah, it's the other Liddy.
Okay. How do you distinguish this little D from that other little D? Is this little D from somewhere?
What you mean?
How do you distinguish this little D in this picture?
My son
Okay.
and Liddy.
During this time, state like the 10 to 60 to 348 Yankee into evidence.
Any objection to states 348 Yankee? Sure. Okay.
When you update on the icon, it's gonna let you record the phone call.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The new one?
And,
They did a update. Oh yeah, that's the update that I got last night. Look at this shit. That's in Connecticut.
Any other counsel? All right, it's admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Very well. It's like, so it's like
Before you do that, though, Miss Summers,
baby. Oh, that's beautiful.
gentlemen, how about taking a brief comfort break? About 10 minutes? All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to recess about 10 minutes. All right.
Yo, P, I'm live, and let me call you right back. That's Little Woody testifying against Youn Thug Trial. And we're speaking about YF and Lucci, their relationship, if they went to school, education, all kinds of questions that was being asked and answered in this testimony. Thank you for coming by the Anthony Lansky show. Show you a little preview of this case. Try not to make too much noise, okay, babe? I'm using the mic.
You through with the feds. Brick fumblers just want a nigga pop, but the only thing I who just
I never really wanted to live. So if a nigga come and kill, nigga, I went out the Bronx, I knew that was a suicide move. I went out there with no gun. And dead niggas come outside, they told them I stabbed they want to throw them down the steps. I don't give a fuck. That's the part why niggas couldn't believe that I got shot, because they couldn't. All the real niggas that think they real niggas don't have the balls to do what I did. So that's why everybody said, oh, him getting shot, it was fake, it was staged, because nobody has ever seen a nigga on my status and level just not give a fuck like that. I didn't give a fuck. So if a nigga sitting up there, oh, I'm gonna kill a nigga,
Everybody,
man win.
y'all.
I'm not gonna make it easy for niggas no more.
So So you don't feel you putting your life in jeopardy sometimes on certain things you talk about?
Y'all.
Hey, hold on. Listen,
Spent 3 years in the same place. Still it. Came down for a pill, it was still real there. Money came between us. Know you seen us. Move like the Teamsters in the Beamers. Get black down and hit the cleaners. Feds know everything. Who bled and everything. Money giving us head. Heroin and guns is on the files for style. But they aim flipping the towel. Heard the sergeant scream out, start stripping the child. And they pull down the door like snitch involved. Wonder who? A boss or a nigga under you? Probably figure it out when you shoot for 1, 6 months in bed is how you snare. Moving real, trying to steal dough.
Yo, like that, y'all. Try to stack, y'all. Nowadays, everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it don't even matter where you at, y'all. Come and get you that, y'all. Like that, y'all. Try to stack, y'all. Nowadays, everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it don't even matter where you at, y'all. The feds come and get you that, y'all. Story, mine's yours and the truth. What you talk for, they ain't even had no proof. You play this business all in the street. To visit them now, you gotta drive 4 weeks. Respect, so the fuck calling his bluff. They made him put his cards up. Hands, wrists, and that was rocked up. Now 23 hours a day, you locked up. Your girl, she out in the world, knocked up. By some cat you supposed to have shot up. Man enough to steak with him, get cake with him, but you scared to go upstate with him. When you go, you get sleep no more, see the street no more, or speak no more. Ride around in the feet with the heat no more. From on top to not even on your feet no more. Before they gave you any time, you spoke your mind. Since they giving out jerseys, get online for your football numbers. You wanna take us all under. What happened to Shorty? They gave him tall numbers. I don't think so. I don't think so either. But he told him everything he knew and made him believe. It's like that, y'all. Y'all, nowadays everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it don't even matter where you at, y'all. When the feds come and get you, that's that, y'all. Like that, y'all. Try to stack, y'all. Nowadays everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it don't even matter where you at, y'all. When the feds come and get you, that's that, y'all. Like that, y'all. Try to stack, y'all. Nowadays everybody wanna rat, y'all. And it don't even matter where you at, y'all. When the feds come and get you, that's that, y'all. Like that, y'all. Try to stack, y'all. Nowadays everybody wanna rat, y'all.